Medusa, Queen of Pain, Ancient Apparition.
It's literally going to be the last
Warlord,
one. And
Silencer.
There you go. Why is it? It's literally the 10th hero. Congratulations.
I didn't say Shaman, did I?
I don't know. Somebody can keep track and let us know. Either 9th or 10th. Either way, good, clean stuff.
So I'll just...
One hiding in the trees.
Important here for mid one that he doesn't need to salve to survive the Shadow Strike.
Oh!
Else he would have to go back. Oh, that is annoying.
That is, the Shack's going to come out though. Yoki's going to take a lot of damage for this. He is going up the hill. He might be okay yet. So one more Arc Lightning should do it. If he can get vision though. And Yoki barely gets out of dodge there. So a lot of close calls here to start this game.
25% chance of surviving there. Mid one missed the last attack, and YapzOr couldn't get the last Arc Lightning, like you said, he walked into the box. So
but Miposhka, he might be the first blood here. YapzOr gets pretty low on mana though, and his right clicks are not going to do a whole lot, and there it goes. First blood goes the way of YapzOr, thanks to that mana pot.
And how we're looking at the other lane. So we've got Troll versus Underlord. I was imagining this was a hero Secret might not go for that reason. I think Underlord has a lot of weaknesses as a hero. There's many matchups that aren't that good. There's a lot of heroes that can do fine one-on-one. But to be honest, I'm a bit surprised that Secret choose to just flat out leave this Troll alone in the beginning. I thought they would put Troll, Shadow Shaman bottom just for like 1 or 2 waves, shut down Ghostic a bit, and then leave Ace alone. But Ghostic has had a really good time, and now that Shaman is probably going to make his moon have on the axe.
Yeah, YapzOr just stole one from him. Goodness me.
Yeah, that's nothing.
They're going to get surrounded here. Here's the initiation from Empire. They do a lot of damage to that Chilling Touch, and indeed it's going to be a kill going the way of Yoki. I believe a TP was cancelled here at the top.
Yes.
Probably.
I think he was trying to TP. Mid one's under pressure mid again, but not a strong dual lane or strong tri-lane that has this Chilling Touch. You kill Axe really quickly with magic damage. Obviously, Berserker's Call is worthless against that, so he hasn't even skilled it. And you have this triple ranged combo with Chilling Touch. So Empire are playing to their strengths right now, and it is important that this laning stage goes well for them in order to stand that fighting chance of setting up the game plan that they want later on.
I feel like Ace is doing pretty decent in this bot lane. Do you consider Troll a ranged or a melee hero? Very important question.
It's both.
I know it's okay.
The most important thing is that Whirling Axis has two different hotkeys. Everybody loves that change. I've heard a lot of positive feedback on that.
I'm surprised it didn't just insta-fit that actually, but I guess feature intended.
I guess so.
And they're trying to.
I mean, it got changed. Literally, everyone complained, and they kept it.
What if all the hotkeys changed to Legacy for everyone? Like there wasn't an option. How bad would the reception be?
That would be really bad. That would be really.
You think so? I don't know, bro. Silent top lane.
He's fine. Mystic Snake, good spell. Yoku might actually kill YapzOr here.
He's going to get up one more Thunderbolt before dropping to his demise. Silent taking a lot of damage, but will live through the day. Bata blocking in Yoki a bit, but again, all this magic damage. Axe can't really get too close. They're going to have to keep the pressure on as YapzOr immediately TPs back to the top. He already has Arcane Boots. I mean, YapzOr, one of those position forwards that gets so much farm.
Silent.
Bata is going to continue on to Silent with that Battle Hunter giving move speed that he needs. And this is going to be an easy kill with the help of YapzOr. So big kill, that's definitely what Fata needed in this lane.
Very important for him to have this exact skill build for that kill, actually. He has 2 points in Battle Hunger and 1 in the counter.
Oh, really?
So
man.
They just ran him down. Sound was unable to get a CS and remove that Battle Hunger, so he took so much damage. Mid lane Puppy will die here to Yoku.
Will he?
FN. Very dead. But I was going to say this top lane for Secret, one of Axe's biggest weaknesses in my mind is that he just has so many bad 1-on-2 and 1-on-3 matchups, and because of that, they're putting Zeus up here to give Fata a fighting chance. And that, of course, when you duel offlane like this, it costs somewhere else on the map. So mid 1 is being pressured mid. The Underlord is having highest CS of the game so far. So yes, they are enabling their Axe a bit. He has 6 CS and a kill and some levels, but I don't think this is as good as what Secret were hoping for. But they probably had to do it to even let Axe play Dota.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we talked about the Underlord a bit. Kind of a melee matchup with the Troll, and Underlord should do quite well in that matchup, but it is pretty even in the CS department. So, but that is the off lane for Underlord, and he's doing as well as a safe laner would.
Yeah, this matchup is, I think, even if there's no interruption, but you can win the lane pretty hard with a bit of help in the start. But as we talked about, the Shaman was not really involved with that bottom lane, so Ghostic has reached the point now where it's
got the Mystic Snake. Kinetic Field is here. It's a 3v1. Fata gets off a Battle Hunger. The Courier's delivering something, but it won't help him survive. He will drop to the deck again. Did buy Arcane, or the Arcane Boots were supplied to him, so that's 2 Arcane Boots now for
Didn't he get Team
Secret.
Or who got Mana Boots?
Oh, sorry, that was Underlord that got that, I believe. Yeah.
It's like, if Axe got Mana Boots, I'm ready to call the game.
Yeah, you never know. It's Captain's Draft, you know?
Pushka will probably die here. This Battle Hunger lasts
forever. I'll watch it, don't worry. I'll watch it. I got it. There you go.
Oh, Yapzor, time for the jukes. Oh, you actually full-on juked him.
You guys get to experience the great camera work of Sunsfan. Yoki, shackled up right now. Fata blocking him in, though, and there's the Battle Hunger again. Ether Shock as well. Gets up a Kinetic Field, but it's not going to be enough. Double kill for Fata. Talked about how poor of a start he had at the beginning of the game, but he's come back in spades.
That was a great outplay by Secret. They made the right rotation to cover that rune with Axe and Zeus. They played the vision game very well. Like, Zeus played around the trees, juked around, and they know that Axe is strong in these kind of fights where there's no creeps around, because you know you have that older rich and Battle Hunger. And they just outlasted these weak supports that end up taking too much damage from Zeus and Axe over time.
Oh my god,
Mystic Snake is such a really good spell.
Yeah.
Remember when that spell used to be bad?
No.
I was like, I remember.
I don't remember, actually.
I think there was a time where Medusa Bill was popularized where you didn't even get Snake. And I never really liked it, but I think at that point there was merit to it
That sounds like the most boring hero of all time.
There was merit to it sometimes, playing without Snake, but nowadays I feel like it's just that the spell has been buffed so much, it's really powerful.
Yeah, especially with the Ancient stacking. I think that's always worked, though, hasn't it? The Mystic Snake working as far as giving mana back on Ancients. I think at the very least, it's been a very long time.
So, it's better against Ancients now than it used to be because the Prowlers don't have magic resistance, and back then I think that creep camp didn't even exist. Obviously Mystic Snake is garbage against the Golems, not very good against... It's okay against the Dragons, but...
Now bottom lane, Ghostic comes back into the lane, same level as Ace. In fact, about to hit... never mind, I was clicking on somebody else. So pretty much even as far as farm and level compared to the Troll Warlord. How scary can Underlord be in a position like this?
In some games he can do a lot. I feel like Secret has pretty good solutions to the hero. Later on, we'll see him actually
gets a Pit of Malice.
He is not even close to dying. Yes. So I think is a pretty good hero against Underlord until Underlord gets a... I would say in this game an inevitable pipe. Obviously, by being a high HP hero, you get a lot of damage out of the static field that Zeus hasn't skilled yet. You'll get it later. You have decent lock, and a hero like Cole can actually kill Underlord. If if you find him and isolate, you have Fusel Blade, you can run him down the whole way. There.
Jumps, Shadow Strike applied to mid one, has the Global Song, he's gonna have to pop it. And he's here. He's in a lot of trouble, doing some damage to FN in the meantime, along with the Yapzor. It's going to be a trade, a 1-for-1. Might cost Puppy if at least they get a kill out of the Shackle. Not going to help him for this around.
It's much. I know
2-1-3.
And that's Sonic Wave, man. Like, there were 3 heroes just lined up, and he had the mana for it. I don't like it.
Expecting that level 7 to come.
So I think most of the time when you see co-ops go this build, they go 2-1-4 as well. And they're just like, I'm not going to be able to use Sonic Wave this game. I'll max out Scream of Pain because it's my most cost-efficient way of pushing waves. And I see the appeal in that. I just think the raw potential of having Sonic is too strong.
Bottom lane, we have a Shackle into whirling axes, and Ether Shock claims the kill for Puppy. So that, I believe, is the first death of the game for our Underlord this time around. I mean, that's still really good, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of games where you see Underlord just going 0-5 in 9 minutes.
Yeah. What's the main reason, from your perspective, that Underlord kind of dropped off for that line? I know that Atrophy Aura was nerfed initially, but I don't know if that was enough to just take him off the map completely?
I think people got a better understanding of what bad matchups he has. I think the hero just loses so many different lanes.
Oh, we got some trouble for Ace. Thought Cinder wins. They're going to see him. They're going to glimpse him into the kinetic field, into the Pit of Malice. And yes! He's trying to TP out, but again, 4 heroes, greater than
Sonic.
1.
Got Sonic on the wall.
Did he?
Yeah.
He was waiting for that one creep.
Like, I'm looking at this, the benefit of skilling Scream of Pain level 3 on level 6, right? You get an extra 75 damage, an extra 10 mana cost, so it's also more expensive, but you push the wave that bit faster. No cooldown reduction, no AoE increase, and instead you could have had your ulti. You know, I know some players do this sometimes. Oh, mid one again.
Yeah, Sonic Wave is available, and it's going to be deployed, and down he goes. Does not hit Fawcett, though, who's very, very aggressive here. We see the Thunder God's Wrath come out, and Fawcett's going to chop one down as a result. And he's going to back away. Should be fine as FN. All he has is 1 Scream of Pain. Level 4 now, though, so nothing to scoff at.
So, if I'm Empire, I'll actually be happy with the pace of this game. It's not like they have a big lead, but they got through the laning stage very well. Silent has good farm. Their Underlord has good farm. Their mid lane went fine. It's not by any means the greatest farm ever for FN. He's sitting on about 40 right now, minute 11. But he probably has a read that mid 1 is in the same position. Like, neither of these heroes has had that great time.
Yeah.
So all of the lanes for Empire have actually worked out well and keep farming. Once the Secrets have yet, they have a dead Zeus.
Yeah. The old Yapsor kill. Nice hit and run as Puppy top a shell, but realizes he's in a 1v3. That atrophy aura is insane. Plus 55 damage right now. 1 fire to go. Puppy, you are done. Double kill from a Poshka of all people. Empire can with this exchange. Ghostic he's getting pretty damn close to that mechanism as well.
This AA hero is actually one of the heroes that has a decent amount of variety in how you skill build it. You know, most heroes there's like a standard go-to. In this game, Miposhka has chosen to prioritize Cold Feet. They feel like they have enough of a slowdown and just the ability to keep the enemy in place that they will snap it or at least do really good damage. You see some games AA's Max Vortex and just focus on the amplification and just have 1 point Cold Feet to force enemies to move basically. And I think in some rare cases you could see Chilling Touch Max, but that is way less common now than it used to be. So he's focusing on that Cold Feet build. Closing in on level 6, we haven't even talked about Ice Blast as a potential combo.
It's a good spell, I think.
They're not the best catch, but they can do it. You know, you can Kinetic Field into Ice Blast is pretty stable.
I mean,
Pit of Malice is really.
They've been doing Pit of Malice in the Kinetic Field just to 100% ensure that they're going to be in there. That's pretty strong. What level is the? Never mind. That's a level 25, right? The Kinetic Field duration. That is actually. I mean, I don't understand how that's in the game. That's 8.4 second Kinetic Field.
Yeah.
How is that a thing?
It's good.
That's good, but level 25 Disruptor not exactly the most common thing.
The Glimpse cooldown spells really.
Yeah, which would you take?
It really depends on the game. It's like, think of it, 8-second cooldown glimpse. It's like, oh, we're ahead in a fight. Your whole team is going to die. Just run after one after the other.
I talk about it all the time. But other than like Doom, this is one of the Glimpse is probably one of the more powerful single target spells in the entire game. For sure.
It is very good. And that's something that Empire will need in this game. I think this this Disruptor so far has been integral to their early game. They've got 10 kills. He's been involved in all of them. He's kind of the driving force behind setting up every play just by glimpsing them back because they know they're on a lockdown. So they need to just run at them, force them to go away, and then they pull them back. Of course, you can itemize against this, and that's still my concern for Empire. What's going to happen when Secret get the right items out, when they get a Manta Style or a BKB on the Troll, when they get an item on the Silencer that just allows him to, output the damage, even if it's caught.
Link Dagger on Fata. He's going to show it off here in the bot lane. Even wards are supplied here from Puppy.
That's a trade-off, though. They got mid. They did a smoke move here with AA and the Disruptor. And that also got Miposhka's level 6, so now they have Ice Blast. It's an even trade, it's the mid's dying. But again, Empire are farming the Medusa. And Secret... There's a lot of items that Secret need to kill this Medusa. So it's awkward being troll in this game, right? Because you want something ideally against... Either you want something against the Glimpse so that if you have to disengage you can somewhat get away, or you're just committed and then you're going to fight until your death, right? But if he gets the item that's good against Medusa in the Diffusal Blade, he has no way of breaking out of the Pit of Malice, which is really annoying. He can easily get controlled by Kinetic Field. He can get burst by all this magic damage. So this feels like the kind of game where Troll actually maybe needs too many different items. Maybe he needs both a Manta, a Diffusal, and a BKB. And that sucks when you have to buy all the items together. You generally want one defensive item and one value item like Diffusal, and then you want big stuff after, like Scotty, or if you want to go a damage route, Daedalus, Thorn, something like that.
Anytime you need to go any type of utility. If you get too many of those items, you kind of fall off as a carry.
It's like, if you go double defensive item on a hero like Troll, then it's just like, oh, you're going to run in? Okay, well, we just use our eventual either Crimson Guard or Piper mech on Underlord, and our heroes are actually just not dying to you, and then your defensive stuff comes out and we kill you.
Yeah.
He has to have that threat where, okay, we're going to call with Axe, and our Troll is actually going to kill you in there. They have the Zeus buffer, which is nice, but for now, Empire are, I would say, in the lead in this game. I think that's fair to say. Their game plan is progressing nicely.
Yep, they have about a 1k lead right now for his network. Ghostic and company able to take out this tier 1 completely uncontested right now. Who's up here? Fata.
Cut the wave.
All right.
Cut the wave, blinked out.
Being quite annoying is the majority of Empire on this side of the map anyway, so creating a little bit of space to perhaps poke this tier 1 mid.
Yeah, speaking of tier 1s, noteworthy, Secret haven't taken a tower yet. They're Shaman level 6. They're 15 minutes in, they haven't taken a tower with Shaman and Troll.
Yeah.
Generally at this point, the Troll wants to have taken the safe lane tower. He will consistently push, yeah, so he will take the enemy safe lane tower here. Puppy will secure that. But the bottom tower, a lot of the time when you're playing a lane like Troll Shaman, you want this tower to be gone by now. But Underlord is just been defending it so easily.
Back again, kinetic field with the glimpse setting up, Ice Blast. Yeah. Act will not be able to survive that until he gets a lot more items.
He needs some specific item. He needs a BKB or he dies.
I think this is a BKB game for Axe, right?
It is a BKB
not very
game
common
in general, I would say. Obviously, one thing Empire have got going for them against that is the...
We have it again. Into stat. Hit one, Dunzo. That's 2 dead.
Wait, how did they even...
They just have vision everywhere.
He just... I thought he got glimpsed from inside the tree line, but I guess I saw that wrong. They don't have a ward here, so he was
It is a level 4 glimpse now, but yeah, as long as they have the vision, they'll get a glimpse off. So just to keep this in mind, these games are extremely important. It's the best of 1 GSL format, so if you do not win this game as Secret, which are technically the favorites of this entire tournament, you can be first place in your group, period.
Yep.
And first place allows you to pick opponent for the playoff stage. Oh, looks like we're gonna have some action here. Ancient Apparition popped with a couple of spells there from Secret, as Yoki looks to be next on the list, but there's a Stone Gaze. Ace, he does take out for this in the meantime. It's a 2 for nothing. Might trade his life though. So 1 carry for 2 supports. I believe Empire will take that.
Yeah, the Zeus was too low on mana for that. I think, so that looked like a little bit of miscommunication from Secret. Like, Troll hard committed, ran in and got that kill up there, but there wasn't much follow-up from the rest of Secret. I thought, okay, you killed 2 supports, you're up in this fight 5-on-3, maybe you can run down an extra hero, but there was nothing in the tank from the Zeus. The Shaman couldn't catch up at all the Troll, so Empire just turned around and killed the Troll, and ultimately that isn't really worth it for Secret. They end up trading Troll for Disruptor and use Global Silence, so that key cooldown will maybe allow Empire to potentially defend this mid tower if Medusa can get healed up.
Oh, they're gonna try.
Or she's gonna die.
Oh boy, that's rough. Taking out Ancients and you die. Fata takes it for himself. And they're gonna take the Ancients.
That's that ward on the Ancient stack that saw
another
doing
Serpent ward. So tier 1 towers in a bit of a pickle here for Empires. 45 seconds on the deck for the Medusa. We'll take out the wards for the most part though. Ghost take it. Extremely tanky. Has the hood, has the mech. Going for Guardian Greaves now.
Puppy jumped the gun a little bit on those wards. He placed them before the creep wave reached.
Oh, they're gonna jump somebody else.
FN?
The Queen of Pain will be next.
2 kills on the same ward. That's a bit of a slip up there from Empire. And that's probably going to cost them their tower. I think they could have defended this tower because Puppy lost almost all the wards before the creep wave came in reach to tank that tower. No, they will. Alright, they will manage to hold it. They use the glimpse.
They're gonna glimpse the Zeus. Looks Yapsa will find his way to the grave one way or the other. One more
round should do it.
Will not keep him alive. Tower. Are they gonna be able to get the deny is the question. Maposhka is definitely mid 1. He's gonna take only his first intelligence of the game. They do claim the tower for themselves, but it costs him his life.
Oh, that glimpse again.
Yeah, they have glimpse again. Static storm. They are dropping the buys now for Secret.
Secret are getting punished really hard by glimpse. I feel like that's been the spell of the game. It has done everything. So for Yoku has been playing a great game on Disruptor, and you saw that kill that they got where I was like, he might not have died there because Ghost can get the last attack off, but Yoku's actually going for a 4-4-1 build. Disruptor is prioritized Kinetic Field over the Thunderstrike, but he deals a lot of damage with Disruptor.
I feel like that was a reverse chain feed. A small feed here on the ward that we saw.
Yeah, and then Secret
overextended again. Fata jumps in with the Blade Mail. Roshan is extremely low. Global Silence is popped. Who's picking up the Aegis? Look at the FN this time around. She's going to TP out in the Roche pit. Axe will be the first to fall. As here comes an Ice Blast mid, doing a lot of damage to FN, but of course he does have that Aegis. Sonic Wave finish off Puppey mid. Looks to be Nekdonge's what's slowing them initially, and there's the glimpse again into kinetic field. Not able to take anybody out. FN, will he drop to the silencer? It's going to be close. Whatever. Empire. That's 3 for an Aegis.
That's a big win for them. Sometimes I just got to do the 2 kills, or Empire get the jump. And whenever Empire get the jump, it just seems like Secret don't have the response available yet.
You know what the answer is.
Which is
Slack's already told us the answer. Right here, buddy. Right here.
Nimbus? I'll see.
100% the answer. He almost has his point booster, so he's definitely on his way.
This is a slow Nimbus build-up. He went for a Kaya. He stopped for a Kaya in between Lens and Nimbus.
That's when you feel confident. You're like, I'll just get a Kaya.
Perfect world.
All right, and if you guys want to know the other courier, stay tuned. We'll have to get to that later. Next time.
What a cliffhanger.
Next time on Courier Rating.
I can't wait.
Brought to you by...
Actually, I can't wait. I have to check it. All right, it's agreeable.
So, you're saying Empire. Oh, Ace, a lot of trouble. It's glimpsed back again. FN does have Sonic Wave, but not really going to need it. And
he even just started meleeing him. Like, how fucking can
he's going to get shackled. There's a Serpent Wars place. Looks like AA will drop. He gets the Ice Blast off in the last second. Initiation from Fata. Ghostic attempting to get out with that Dark Whip. Will it be enough? Looks like he might survive this with Silent. Oh, at least Silent. The Serpent was take him out just barely at the last second. So 2 for 2.
Max range lightning bolt with Etherlens. The cast range.
That's what took him out.
Bit deceptive, right? Like you think mouse over lightning bolt and you see what the cast range is, but it has the search range in addition to that, and he has the lens.
It should update. This should be updated.
That was pretty much max range from Yapsor. That was really good. Getting that kill on Underlord was pretty big. So I thought he was going to survive that. At the end of the day, it's a 2 for 2 trade, and Secret do lose their carry, and the Empire lose their offlane Underlord. But to be honest, you look at their net worth, it's an even trade, right? Like the Underlord is as rich as the Troll. So I think Secret can overall be pretty happy with the outcome of that.
How do you feel Underlord scales into the extreme late game? Ice Blast, not going to be enough though. And how would you build him? Like, is there a certain point where you have so much farm that it's almost a waste to get utility item? Instead going more, I want to say carry, but like even a Radiance.
I think Radiance on Underlord might be his next item after Force Staff, and I know it's a really late Radiance, but it has.
Oh, he changed his mind. Okay, he was gonna. He had.
He did have it queued up.
He had Sheep queued up for a while.
Okay. I think with Underlord you build 2 or 3 tank items, and then either you go the full utility route where you buy expensive utility, or you start turning into like kind of a siege tank where you build Radiance AC, or I think there are. I don't really feel like we see builds where you focus on the damage aspect of the hero with the passive, but Aghanims has not been picked up on that.
So Aghanims, I think it's not great on him, but if you're winning, you literally just win. You know,
it can be good.
It's a huge snowball. You win one fight, you literally throw them.
Yeah,
in 30 seconds.
It's definitely
kind of situation.
Commonly, I think this is a really good hit game. It's a great way for him to protect his Medusa. The evasion is great against trolls. And Silencer doesn't want to buy BKB. This is so poor. So if he can just disarm every fight, that is more or less the hero saved. It's funny when you look at one. It's like this guy doesn't have any farm. He's not having a good game. The Silencer will still kill people with trolls. So the disarm can negate the full duration of that ulti, and
that's a good point.
They can play from that. I think that would be a great item, and I think it's actually better than Force this game. But
actually, 27 minutes in, 4 stolen and 1. That's you don't see that very often.
It really has.
We have a 5-man smoke here from Empire. Roshan not. They actually just got scanned, so don't think Secret's going to be caught out here. Or maybe Yapsor is.
Yeah, Resort realizes that. You could misread that scan. It's like, oh, they were...
FN. He was the one getting initiated on, but they just find Puppey, pick him up real quick, and Serpent Wards him down.
There's no Serpent Wards. Silencer's showing on the wave bottom. They could just go to Roche here, I think. Start getting something done. So I think
Roshan not for 50 seconds.
Other teams in that situation that Secret were in might have been baited into going and contesting Roche, because the scan turned red at the Roche pit and then it turned green, and that could signal that the team ran into Roche, right? But Yapsor realized the movement trajectory, he bolted and found the smoke, and honestly surprising that Puppey dies after that, right? Like he actually found them out with the bolt that they were probably there.
I mean, to be fair, he was standing over here. It wasn't in the worst.
I guess maybe it's unexpected that Empire even run down there after the bolt comes out, but... or maybe Yapsor didn't even realize that the bolt hit. Did it hit?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think just said like field motion. Gets up a battle hunger.
I actually don't think it hit, so they might not have known for sure if I were there. I have to check. Oh, another tower goes. In the meantime, Troll has been farming. The BKB is completed, but we still need to see... Actually, Fatsa has his as well. They have 2. So this is probably the biggest timing that Secret are going to have in the next 10 minutes. And this, ideally, you want to contest this Roche. I think they should smoke either as 4 or 5. They're going to smoke as 4 behind mid 1. Try to use him as either bait or just give Empire the feeling that
I mean, he does have 7
Roche.
deaths, so he's good bait at this point. They're used to killing him this game.
Still...
Oh, they can actually sneak Roche. I mean, Ace is a Roche killer.
I like
this for sure.
I like this. If Empire realizes this too late, this is a really big steal. Because this is an Aegis that Empire could end the game with.
Ghost Stick. And reinitiate this time onto Ghost Stick. He's in a lot of trouble to half HP. BKB's popped and down he goes to the Culling Blade from Fata, showing off that brand new BKB. Ace did not pop his, so the 10 seconds still available. I think Empire might have to just give this up without their Underlord.
Great play from Secret. This is them getting back into the game.
That's Aegis.
It's easy. It's easy to say in hindsight, but I think if you want someone to scout that Roche play, if you feel like it's happening, you run into support. Like your Underlord is not tanky enough that he can survive the full onslaught of Secret's lineup. You know, if you run in, he has to expect, I'm gonna get Blink called, Blade mailed. They could literally global and kill him. Like, what play does Empire have if he gets called? He will die. They don't have a save. So you probably just run in your AA, you throw an Ice Blast, throw a Vortex. If AA gets Blink called, whatever, you know, you play from there. But losing Ghost Stick is really good for them.
Puppy's really deep right now, trying to get up a Shackle, but he's stuck inside a kinetic field. BKB popped by FN. They're going to clean him up very easily, and the Serpent Wards are wasted.
Oh, FN, that is not a good blink.
Medusa, the ult. Jump in. Queen of Pain's in a lot of trouble. Ice Blast does connect on a couple of heroes, though. It's a 2 for 2 right now. Aegis is popped. Global Silence right afterwards. Maybe not the best timing there for mid 1. There's the Nimbus. Silent, a lot of trouble. Gets up the Hurricane Pike, though, keeping himself safe for now.
He's still
inside the Nimbus, though. Kinetic Field keeping him safe. Mid 1. He's getting a lot more intelligence. He has 16 intelligence just from this fight alone.
So smart. No, Trolls
will fall. Mid 1 looks to potentially. They have a cancel here. A TP out in the face of danger.
Hey, man, I don't know.
Like strange.
Puppy's
like super aggressive.
So, quad BKB and a Stone Gaze on his own. It's like, that's pretty good. Ends up being that after this, and Secret run in their additional heroes, I think the Global is coming out very late. They kind of threw away their Aegis, and it's not right. You got the tier 2, you build yourself a bit of
Nimbus.
But I think with the Nimbus reveal, I don't think Secret should be happy with claiming this little of an advantage off the back of that. That Aegis is really a big difference maker, and ended up not getting Medusa kill either close. She's going to have a butter coming up in just a moment. No BKB or MKBs in sight at all on Secret's side. She will be...
Got a Shackle combination onto Underlord and the Wrath. So much disabled. Great layer. We're just talking about only 4 intelligence for mid 1. He's at plus 20 now. But not too shabby yet. Medusa taking a lot of damage. Again, super aggressive. Gets the Shackle off, but stuck inside the kinetic. BKB bombed by FN. Looks like Puppy's going to be the sacrifice. Not sure if wants to come in. Sonic Wave onto 3 heroes. Nimbus doing work with Puppy. I mean, Puppy's just going in, getting his spells up, dying. It's still quite effective.
We mentioned in that fight that we saw earlier, the long Aegis fight. I think again Yoku would really clutch play the Storm. I believe countered. Was it the was jumping in Medusa and they counterplayed it. He has been playing a really good game so far, and I was saying FN's blink was probably too aggressive there. You know, he blinked into like 2 or 3 heroes, so they got the kill on Puppy. He was like, we can dive, we can fall to that Aegis. He blinked, tanked a lot of damage, and ultimately died, but he set his team for at least somewhat of a successful play with the Static Storm. But they still gotta, both teams need to be a little bit careful with, I feel like both teams are overestimating their tank ability more than anything. I think they can get away with stuff that just isn't quite working out.
Have you see 650 AoE Shadow Strike picked up by anybody?
No. I think...
What needs to be done for somebody to pick that spell up?
That is...
Is this... this isn't AoE, it's like, it's still single target and then AoE around.
That is definitely top 5 garbage 20 talent in the game. That is so bad.
Give me your top 5.
Oh, that's
on the
so hard
spot.
to remember. That's so hard to remember.
including like it has to be skill related. Right?
I'm just looking at Disruptor. I don't know what his talents are. His level 20 talents are sick.
Yeah, his are disgusting. He's getting pretty close to
Plus
Aghanim
4
Scepter.
Thunderstrike hits.
Yeah,
Wow.
not bad. 180 gold per minute though.
It's a
Pretty good.
1300 damage spell at that point.
Oh, and a jump in. There's the Nimbus God Strength as well. Silent. He's in a lot of trouble. On the other side of his team, Puppey and Gates are just going to pound upon him. Still very tanky. Will be able to get off the Stone Gate. He is stunned for this entire duration. A 2-for-0 fought up. That is a huge kill. 80 seconds with no Medusa. No buyback whatsoever. Fata, better be careful. Taking a lot of damage. FN looking to finish off the kill. Looks like Medusa might cost
really good combo.
Beautiful statics from into the pit of Malice, but not enough to actually get a kill mid one. Very aggressive on the high ground right now. Yoki, there's the Nimbus again. Not enough to take out Yoki though this time around. His Empire goes back to base. Control this tier 3.
This is going to be a later. I think Yoku killed the Medusa. The Medusa got jumped and they were like, oh, we have to save him, so he force-staffed him, but he force-staffed him aggressively into all of Secret. And they couldn't reach an assist. That ended up costing a lot. I think at that point they underestimated just how tanky Medusa is because of the butterfly pickup.
How is it always Puppey?
Why is he...
He got glimpsed back, but why is it always him? Sacrifice for his team. The captain, it's all intended.
But, yeah, that was the first time that I think Empire underestimated how tanky the hero was. Because that Medusa would have probably been fine if they just cast their spells around him and protected him with Pipe and Greaves. But instead they force-staffed him in, nobody was in range to try to save and reach, and end up, like you said, just getting him chain stun for a good 10 seconds and getting him killed off.
that was an impressive chain stun right
there. It was really good, but at
not
the same
hit all
time,
once.
it's the element of surprise. Yeah, Empire will expect the play, because if they're in a better position and expecting that move, they will counterplay it way better. They should be able to protect their Medusa under those circumstances. Like Secret's lineup, you saw they did everything right, and the Medusa still survived for like 10-15 seconds.
Right.
If there's some solid counterplay from Empire, I don't think that'd kill him.
All right, is there any chance? I know the common talent here for Rastas is the 1 Serpent Ward max HP.
Yeah.
3-second duration on Shackle.
Both those talents are really
I mean, he's been chanting these pretty consistently, I feel. That you might want to think about it at the very least.
They have a couple of counters. They have Glimpse, they have Yules on Quo. They have Cold Feet, which is garbage counter, but it still counts, I guess. It is a really good Shackles talent game. At the same time, though, the ward HP, if Secret are planning ahead to try to end the game, that's the point where the game push with the Serpent Wards, that talent is just really strong.
Yes, that's true.
I don't know. I think
especially with a Medusa in the backline.
I think there's good cases to be made for both talents in this game, so it's very telling about the mindset of the team, what talent Shaman picks in this position. It says a lot about the gameplay. But we'll see if he even gets there. Secret get a good fight now, they could end the game.
Yeah, they could. They have a smoke.
Medusa does not have buyback, not even close.
Yeah,
they have to
buyback
buyback
the game.
Ooh, Illusion Rune, that's a really good rune.
There is the Aghanim Scepter for Yoku, though. That is huge. No items can be used. It mutes. Last initiation. Oh my god. And just it's caught in the global violence, but
Very
80 seconds on the deck does have buyback, technically speaking. Ghostic Company, he's going to initiate light speed. There is the Stone Gate being used to pull it back. Shaman in a lot of trouble. Yep, Puppey dead again. Shocker. Ice Blast comes out, not really able to connect on anybody. Mid one clips it though. Yoku on the run. Fata is going to continue to chase with the level 4 Battle Hunger. Yoku is done though. 100% dead here. Fata might cost him his level fear. Nimbus, he actually might survive with the mech there. Yoku, final Thunderbolt. Ghostic pops the ult, but really to no avail.
Damn.
Both super healthy right now. Gonna go back to base regardless.
Secret won that fight 3-1 and Troll wasn't there. That is so good for them.
Yeah, he has MPB right now. Can count upon the tier 3 if he really wants.
It's that advantage of getting the jump axe on the Quap and just blowing her up. And Yoku was trying to static storm counterplay the blink call from axe, but Fata with the very quick PKB did not get static stormed. And well, that is more than likely the range Rex? Nope, they're not.
Pin a mouse in pretty good position.
Probably not getting this. No mount on X. They can't push. Yeah, but they did some serious economic damage. Like Secret has completely turned this game around now. This is very good.
It's crazy. Just one fight. One fight and themselves. What was it? The Hurricane Pike usage. I think on the other side.
Defensive force that pushed him into the team. Yeah, he was stunned the whole time. Yeah. But this is one of the things before they've even started. Like that's just one of the deficits you have of not having that hard catch or way of starting, right? Like is doing such a good job at playing Glimpse. But you saw the change of pace when the BKBs came out. Like, Secret started making those jumps, taking advantage of them having the hard engage Axe, and Fatsa has really been delivering in the last 10 minutes, pretty much securing Secret every single fight with the Axe plays. The Zeus Nimbus came out, so they got the extra bit of damage. Yapsor's almost level 25.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Goodness
He is
gracious.
highest in the...
He didn't go for the
Apart from
0.5 second left. Man, the meme is not real, my friend. Sad days.
I think he would have if there weren't 3-4 staffs on him.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a really good Nimbus counter. They have a lot. We didn't see it last time. They kind of forced him into the team, but theoretically, this is
Silent.
Albert is completed
Very
on
close.
Underlord.
One creep gives him that split shot, uses modifier, so Scotty will be the dream.
I wonder what item... He's going BKB.
On Silent?
Yeah. I think...
I mean, if he can get it off, I feel like if he gets off his Stone Gaze, he's fine.
It's just a bad item against an Axe jump, right? Like, it doesn't serve a purpose. If you get Blink called, unless you're really clutch on that
Speaking
BKB...
of which, Bata, he's going to jump in with a ton of creeps and the Blade Global Science on top of that. It's Medusa, half-baked Nimbus. Looks like a Sonic Wave clips too, but the Underlord does die in the backside. Urn applied the Medusa right now. Ace, he has to defuse the Blade, slowing down Science. There's a beautiful initiation from Fa. Again, it looks like he'll find his way to the grave. The Culling Blade brings him down. 100 seconds on the deck, does have buyback though this time around. In a ton of trouble. Fata should be able to finish him off with ease. Buyback though from Medusa. Will that deter Secret at all is the question. They get the Ranger Axe, they might have to fall back now. And will Puppy be the death of Secret again? That looks like Fata might be this time around. He gets the 4-step off.
Blast, right?
Puppy, jump in and sacrifice your life. It's been working so well this game. Silent. Hurricane Pike to the high ground. We'll have to go back and heal.
Didn't even try the Ice Blast. Okay.
And looks like Secret will be falling back. We'll be happy with that exchange. And I mean,
Really?
why not? That's the buyback
It's a really
on
big
Medusa.
win getting a Medusa buyback. Silent had 3k gold, now he has 1k. He lost 2,000 gold on that one play.
And they get the Roche with the cheese and the refresher shard. So the question is it anybody other than mid one taking this refresher shard?
I think the Shaman.
Really? Double wards?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really good. We'll see that. So far he hasn't taken it. Like, oh wait, there's refresher shard. I guess I'll take that on my
this is in
Shaman.
Dota now. Oh.
Gets it on the Shaman. Now he's probably going to take Ward's HP because he got that shard.
Yeah.
That is so
That
good.
would make sense.
We'll see. He's still thinking about it, looks like.
Considering the options,
Actually, from Puppy. He went Halberd Vessel. I don't know how Soul and the Vessel purchase at the time he did it, but the Halberd is really good. It's like one of the best against Medusa, and it might be the reason that Silent is getting the BKB, because like, I need something against Halberd. It's really annoying to deal with. And Shaman is actually deceptively tanky at this point. 10 armor, 25 health, evasion, a disarm against the Medusa, and all he do is run in, cast his spells, and if he can poke it, it's actually really good. He's about as difficult to kill right now as a core while being position 5. So I really like this itemization.
that would show considering he has 10 deaths, but
Yeah,
I'll take your word for it.
I mean he's got a lot of golds, like 10,000
I mean,
golds.
this feels like I'm watching VP with Solo, except he actually has farm. That's almost the pops the cape. Looks like apparition is done for 60 seconds. We'll buy back into this. They did have to use BKB for that though.
Could have maybe got a glimpse on the troll. They're trying Zeus, maybe. There.
Oh,
that's a really good
on to
call.
two with Fada. Pops the blade metal. Yoku is donezo again. Static Storm was able to get off. Silent with a nice BKB activation from FN. They get a couple of heroes, but that is the Aegis. Troll War will be back, but pops the BKB to be able to get off that Pit of Malice. Looks like we have a Shackle Puppy again in the front lines. Underlord in a lot of trouble. And that Nimbus coming through again. As there's the disarm and the diffuse. And Medusa, if he goes down, this is 100% game in favor of Secret. GG's come out. So Secret moves on to the upper, I don't know, it's the upper hit final best of one shenanigans in this
Round winners, round 2.
Nobody gets eliminated in the group stage. It's all for seeding. Of course, first place in the group will get to pick their opponent between the 3rd and 4th rank of their of the opposite group when playoffs begin.
I think what's important to take away from this game was that Secret maybe didn't have their best early game ever, but they still had a very good understanding of what their timing was, what they were looking for, what they should do.